TM.
So let's play some chess away now. So let's get some 3-minute games going. Now my rating is, again, pretty low for me at the moment. So what can we get the rating to today? Oh, a lot of first-time viewers. So we got Sardines Chess. Hello, sir. Do you like sardines or something? Is that why you're called Sardines Chess? And we've got, oh, that's a hard name, Zebrix. Let's go Zebrix. Hello, Zebrix. How you doing, sir? You right? Glad you can join the chaos. And let's see. So my rating is 25.57. It would be nice to have a session where we can get the rating over. I don't know about this move, but let's try it. Over, oh, he's quite high rated, my opponent. I didn't realise how high he was. Over 2600. So this is a tough first game. Quite an interesting position. I thought I'd change the pawn structure, because I quite like having pawns in the centre of the board. Double pawns. This is one time when double pawns can be quite good, because they control a lot of squares. But I've just missed this move. My last move was not the best. And now my opponent can take and move the other rook here. And this is a bit unpleasant. Didn't really want to allow this one. Okay, we're coming. Try to go active. But if I can get these two moves in, I'll be okay. But I'm a little bit behind in development here. Charlie the Chess Cat heard, that's my cat in the chat, heard the word fish. Lots of nice fish. Okay, so this is a very clever move, because if I develop my bishop, my opponent takes here and takes this one. So the other idea is this, and I could just be losing here, I think. I always start very badly in these ones. This is the only move I could see to stop the rook coming in. Can't see anything else. We need a warm up. And I'm going to save, I've got a nice new bottle of whiskey today. I thought I'd treat myself. It is the weekend. You know, I don't drink a lot of whiskey by any means. I'm not really a whiskey drinker. Where's this guy going? Because if I go here, I'm going to get kind of trapped. This is a terrible position, by the way, guys. Let's dive in. Can't think of anything else to do, so I'll just dive in. But I can't move any of my pieces. I hate it. So yeah, so I've got a nice new bottle of whiskey today. I only have like one little glass occasionally of whiskey, not, you know, at home. But I've never really enjoyed whiskey, and you know, because I was really horribly sick on it at some point. Oh God, now he's going to trap my queen, is he? This is horrendous. This game has gone totally wrong. And if I go here, this is the only move I can see to try and come around here. What whiskey did I get? It's a good question, actually. I can't remember, but it was some Scottish whiskey. It's got to be Scottish. If you're getting whiskey, it's got to be Scottish, right? You can't have anything except for the Scottish. And now rook takes here, and I resign. Oh no, my rook defends f8. But this move is coming, and I have to resign. Okay, let's see if we can do better there. Let's see if we can play a little bit better. My opponent might not want to play again. Okay, so I'm playing someone. I'll just readjust the board a little bit. I've noticed the board is not particularly in line, and we've got to start winning some games soon, right? I'm playing a chap here. I seem to have a negative score against GM, and I'm starting off by playing some quite high-rated players. So let's. Okay, this guy's quick. So I think I got a nice opening. I think I should be trying to blow him away. Let's do this. My opponent's played very provocatively, so I think he needs to be punished. And now surely I'm doing okay. Well, he's got Queen B6, which is his only saviour. And he's played very quickly, my opponent, but there's some strong moves here, right? I'm just going to go here so I can support my knight coming in. I've still got bishop coming here. I had to watch out for this check. Okay, so let's give him a check and force that knight to sod off. And in quite a weird position already. Now, if I go here, he's going to take it, but his king is not particularly happy, right? And if I can get my last piece into the game, well, I mean, I really like my position here. This looks like a great position. Maybe I've got knight here and queen a5 as well. Hello, Lude Antiques. Value point number 1. Simon looks like a homeless guy who wandered onto the chessboard until he starts talking. Then he sounds like a homeless guy from 1870. I have to say value point. I don't know if that was meant as an insult, but I quite like it. I'll go along. I'll go along with your insult there. God, it's put me off. Okay, sorry, I've got to play chess as well. Do we go here? Okay, let's move this king back around. Let's play it simple. Let's get the bishop out. That's a good. I like. Okay, that's put me off my game. Okay, I'm going to get the queens off because I'm a little bit slow at the moment, and I'm going to go g4 and try to. I mean, as long as this pieces can't get in the game, I'm alright. But this is coming. I've got to defend this one. I haven't played this very well. I've wasted the last couple of moves. That last comment, I'll blame it on the last comment. Good insults are always appreciated. I agree. We always like a bit of good insults. If you can insult me with some humour, then that is absolutely fine. It's when the insults are like, it sounds like a 5-year-old's written them. Like, oh, look, it's someone with ginger hair. Let's all laugh at the ginger hair because he's different. You know, those kind of insults, they're not really appreciated because, come on, you use your bloody imagination. Please. Please. If you're going to insult me, be clever about it. Please. And Value Point has now subscribed. So do you think I actually talk like I'm from the 1870s? How many people do you know to base that on? How many people from the 1870s have you bloody met, Value Point? How many? How many have you met? That's what I want to know. Are you some kind of weird time travelling geezer? Okay, I'm just playing moves here, by the way. If I can get to my opponent's king, it should be checkmate. Because actually, this knight is doing quite a good job. Earning subs with insults. I mean, any way to get subs, I'm game. I don't give a damn, man. Okay, can we come in here? Let's try. Is this a move? This is also very sexy. But there's some sexy stuff here. Let's go here. Does this work? Let's move in. Let's move in like Errol Flynn. Doesn't quite go that really, does it? Okay, so I don't know. So the idea here is we're trying to spank him on the back. Everyone likes a bit of a back spanker, my friend. Have a little bit of back discombobulated. That's what we like to hear. First time viewer comes in with a great statement. That is brilliant. Is this not checkmate? What am I missing here? Boom! Discombobulated, my friend. Discombobed. Spank him like it's 1870. You guys have been very witty today. That's what we want to hear. We want to hear some good witty stuff today. Okay, we're in with another game. So we're warmed up now. What should we play? I'm going to play G4 because we were mentioning earlier on that a hero of British chess has recently passed away. I mean, he was a good friend of mine. Oh, I'd say a good friend. I mean, he was one of the people in chess who probably had a lot of influence on me, especially as a youngster. Mike Basman, I'm talking about, international master, should have been a grandmaster. He played the grob. He played lots of weird openings. He used to take me to chess tournaments like when I was like 8 years old, up to the age of probably 14. Used to go play in Way Valley, which was the area I was in, from the same area as him. Knew him very well, played in the same team as him. You know, he was a bit of a legend. He was a bit of a legend, old Basman. Absolute legend. Great player. And a great guy. And he used to... We actually, me and my friend Blair, we went to visit him. I've got to work out what the hell I'm doing here. Let's develop. Developing pieces is good, right? I've heard that's good. visit him on his last legs. I think he died like a couple of days afterwards in hospital, and he said two things. He wanted to be remembered for everything he did for chess, but also, and I like this one, for thinking differently. Like so many chess players, right? They just copy what they've seen, copy opening ideas. I don't want to slag off Chessable, do I? Because I work for them, I'll get in trouble. But isn't it so much more fun? Let's just take a pawn. Why not? Isn't it so much more fun when players come up with new ideas? And that's what Basman used to do. Hello in the chat. Do we have the one and only, the legend from Lithuania, the ultimate DJ, the ultimate chili muncher, the man, the myth, I've got to play chess still. DJ Solo. Hello, DJ Solo. It was a pleasure to meet you, sir, at the crypt. So thank you for coming along to the crypt. It was very nice to meet you and your girlfriend there. Oh, I got a stalker, Tricia Set. Wow, you haven't made it until you got a stalker, have you? They say. What the hell's going on? I mean, I haven't had a chance to stream much recently. It's just been really busy, but I still like playing your game of chess. Generally, if I just allowed this check, I'm not paying much attention. That check, then I have to come back again. Not sure I really wanted to do that, did I? Or do we give up the queen and just pretend we're playing a brilliant sacrificial game? I don't know. It looks like rubbish, but we're probably okay. Let's give up the queen. Who needs queens anyway? Well, I do. I like queens. Queens are good. And I don't really... Okay, I've got one threat. What is this? Is this anything? But yeah, it's just been busy recently. We had this crypt event, which I talked about. Now, can I take here? What's happening here, guys? I have to calculate. Oh, he takes... That's check. Bugger. Check. Checks are nasty. Why do you have to come up with a horrible check? So I wanted to go takes, check. And then I'm actually a lot of pieces down as well. Oh, checks. I don't like checks. Okay, we have to take here. It's only a whole queen. Nothing to worry about. It'd be great if I could get this in, but he is going to castle queenside. And that castling is awfully annoying. And I certainly don't have enough compensation, do I? So, what do we do here? I can't see anything. What can we do? What can we do? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to play here anyway because we might as well try to grab a pawn for our sins. Let's do that. Knight e4. And I can try to get 2 rooks on the 7th rank. My last little punt. 2 rooks on the 7th rank can be extremely strong. Okay, has he found a good move? Now, do I have anything? Let's just give that a little kick. Oh shit! Oh, I've dropped another one. I've dropped another one. They're dropping like flies today. Let's give him a little check. We keep punting, but I am now how many pieces down? A lot, and it's getting a little bit desperate now, isn't it? Okay, last punt, last check, but something like knight here, yeah, ends the game. Okay, that was a bad game. That wasn't a great game. We've got to hone our inner Basman. We've got to hone our inner Basman. So we're going to try the grob again. This was Basman's favourite move. And look, this cretin can't handle the grob. Bastard. You know, I think, like, you know, in the opening, you should be able to play any opening you want right now. What other openings did Basman like playing? Well, he loved playing this opening, which is called the... Anyone know what this opening's called? Anyone know? Thank you about the... Yeah, it was Mamadev. He didn't like that, did he? What's this opening? The crab? The creepy crawly, that's the one. It might be called the crab as well. I think the crab is actually where you push the pawns a little bit further. The creepy crawly, and my opponent's trying to punish me here. I mean, I might be losing, but he's gonna win this rook. But his queen looks a little bit funny to me. Or am I just imagining that? I don't know. Let's see. Is this queen in a funny situation? Well, we get a mess. This is a complete mess. The creepy crawly is this is the opening, another opening that Basman loved playing. He loved playing these bizarre openings. It's really hard to play like Basman because he was such a talented player, you know. And I'm not really homing in my Basman at the moment, but we'll see. Maybe I have to think like the great man himself. So we're exchange down here, but I don't know. I got a lot of pieces. I like mess as well. I do, but I only like mess when I'm not getting completely stuffed. And I don't know. I thought I must have done this better when his queen's in the corner. We keep punting. Okay, we got to stop that one. So let's try and take over this diagonal before my opponent can. Good evening to everyone else who's come along and joined in the stream. Nice to see you all. Like I say, I just saw Lawrence Cooper in the chat, who was at the crypt. Hello, Lawrence. Good to see you, mate. Sherwood Forest. It sounds like you might be English. Sherwood, maybe. You know, lovely little place. Let's while I'm talking, get my pieces in. If I get the other bishop here, you know, my opponent doesn't have any pieces defending his king. So should we do this now? Why not? And I've got something like knight here. When I unleash them, I'm kind of feeling... Weirdly, I'm feeling quite confident here, even though I'm probably completely lost. And who else we got? Great event on Saturday. Well, thank you for coming, Lawrence. It was a pleasure to have you, sir. So he goes here, I go here. Okay, well, we have to unleash the bishop, right? We have to get both of these guys here. Maybe something will turn up. Sherwood Forest Golf Club. Well, Sherwood Forest is where Robin Hood is from, famously. Stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. We all like a bit of that. Hello to Croatia there, you crazy Brit. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. I don't know, but I don't think I'm that crazy, am I? Maybe a little bit. It's good to be crazy. I'd rather be crazy than sane. You know, I went to London yesterday, and so I got the train up to London again. I was there last Saturday for this event, this Crypt Blitz, which was just awesome. More of that. The videos will be on YouTube. But I went to London yesterday, and I have to say, oh my god, yesterday London, it was so busy. There's so many normal people just walking around. Oh my god, it was horrendous, I say. So yeah, you know, normal people, hundreds of them just everywhere. Oh, it's like a nightmare. Okay, now I'm not really thinking about what I'm doing, so let's try to think. Now my pieces, this one should be something, right? Then I have a check here and take. But I like my bishop. Is there any other? Oh no, okay, this one is annoying. So what about here? But now maybe, can he go here? It's getting very complicated. My pieces are getting quite near my opponent's king. But is there anything there? Queen, he's played it. Queen takes d6 was a move that I was worried about, actually. Without this move, I'm sure I was doing all right. And this is going to unleash. Oh, this is very annoying. Is there nothing I can do here? Okay, I'm going to have to play better in the next games. I haven't started well today. We'll go here, but I mean, I shouldn't have allowed this. Yeah, this check is just crushing. Right. Nowhere good to move my king. Can I go here? Well, worst case scenario, you can just swap the queens off. And we'll play on a little bit because he is short of time. But I don't think we're going to last a long time here. And well, this is only one check. And he's coming for my knight as well. This is horrendous. The king can come up. We have to try checking him. And anything happening? No, nothing at all. 22 seconds. Should I resign? Well, maybe. I mean, I would do if he had a smidging more time, but you can't resign when your opponent's got so little time, correct? So he's only got 14. His king is now trying to run away to the hills. He's quite slow, but he's swapping everything off. Bastard. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not a very quick player either, so am I getting mated? Probably. because of rook here. We're trying to survive a little bit longer. A little bit longer. A little bit longer. Oh, we got a draw. That was a bit of a dodgy draw, wasn't it? Oh dear. But you know what? It's better to get a dirty draw than a loss, right? I mean, he was very short time. So the Basman openings are improving a little bit. Now, last time I played d4. So what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to play the Basman openings like the grob, but I'm trying to work out how to make them playable. Now, d4 didn't work out very well. So I'm going to go d3 and play like this. And I mean, for me, this opening was all about Basman. Basman was Mr. Grob, and he played this move probably more than anyone else in international competitions. And with perfect play, every game is a draw. I think that analogy is also true with absolutely terrible play. Maybe it's a draw. Have I just fallen into this? I'm playing. Oh my words! He could have just gone knight takes knight there, bishop takes queen, bishop there, check. I've got to wake up. That would have been game over immediately, because my king is so weak on the dark squares. Okay, let's bring the queen in, because my knight is actually quite nice. This position looks very playable to me. I've got this one coming out, maybe the rook coming in. My knight is a fantastic piece because it can't be attacked by a pawn at all. Okay, now I'm not worried about one mere pawn. Even if he takes it with check, I wanted to castle anyway, and he could lose a bit of time from doing this. Maybe my king is also going to be very weak, but can I generate enough play against his king in the meantime? So, okay. Now, I'm a little bit concerned about the queen coming into this square. So I'm going to play bishop here, because if the queen comes here, I take that one. And this develops as well, so it can't be a bad move. Now, what is my plan? The thing is, it takes me a number of moves to get anything really going. Now he's put his king there, he wants to play this again, correct? Okay. And that kind of maneuver is a little bit annoying. So how do we deal it? Do we take here to give the opportunity of this? Let's flick that in. If he goes here, maybe I have c4. Quite complicated position already. And the point is, my queen is sort of covering this file if he takes with the pawn. I don't really want an ending to occur. But what can I do here? Okay, now, okay, let's go here. We'll see what he plays. If I get one more move, then I'll start coming straight for his king. We bring this one in. The other idea maybe I could have played was take the bishop and put my thing there. Thing, it's not called a thing. Okay, so let's go forwards. And he's going to have to put his bishop back on this square at some point, which he has done. Now, is there any way we can increase the pressure here? Knight takes, no. How do we increase the pressure in this position, guys? We need to try and get another piece into the attack, but it's not easy to do so because this is quite annoying, isn't it? This move coming here. So what if we play here? Because at least now I'm defending the bishop. So if his queen comes in, I can move my knight, which I don't want to sort the queens off, so we go this way, but that does allow his rook come in, and I can't, I'm relying on something with this. But this is really, I mean, now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces around his king. Am I getting mated first? I've got king to a1. I can't see how he's going to checkmate me. My big threat is like bishop takes here, or knight f7 check. Bishop takes queen here is the main threat. This is going to be a forced mate if I get knight to f7 check in. So he's got to, this is the big threat at the moment. But you know, my pieces are, I mean, it's crazy position, right? Okay, so now he's also coming across. This is getting more and more mad. Is there anything directly that he's threatening? I can't see it, so we have to open up his king position. What do we take here with the bishop, maybe? Am I going to get mated? I'm kind of worried that I'm getting mated here. But am I getting mated? I have to say I missed this one. Oh, I think I'm getting mated. Beautiful. He's going to go here and here. I have to go here. And then he goes here. Here, I can see that it's mate. Is this also mate? Because a queen here. This is also mate. Very nice game from my opponent, I have to say. In a fun game. And he's going to checkmate me now. Well played there. That was a good game from him. Okay, he doesn't want to play again now, which is a pity, does he? Okay. Oh, the Basman openings. It's so hard to play like Basman, isn't it? That's what I'm finding. That was kind of a fun game. One tempo. One little tempo was in that one. Had I had one more tempo. And his rook takes pawn check was a great move, wasn't it? That was a really clever move. Okay, so let's see if we can now play a little bit better than those like we only won one game, so we're gonna really have to try to improve on that. Obviously, we don't want to lose every game. And my bishop, I probably shouldn't have developed there because it's actually more exposed than anything else. I'd rather have it back on c8, but I'm actually reasonably solid here. I say it like reasonably solid. I'm like, maybe not. Just trying to get my last piece out, a bit like a hippo. Get the knight in front of the queen. Okay, Tiho, you have brought my. Okay, I don't know where to put this piece. Here, I'm worried I'm going to get hit, so I'm just going to come back like a wimp. Oh well, I'm glad the Harry course is going well. Tio, thank you for buying it. I mean, any opening course is always a bit tricky to start with, you know. So no matter what you buy, it takes a while to get used to playing it. So I hope the results are good, and they go all right. Hello to Ricardo. Good to see you as well, sir, on this Friday. Anyone got any exciting plans for the weekend? I'm meeting a number of old friends tomorrow. Beautiful full moon outside my window today. Just noticed. Okay, he wants to take here and kill me, so let's castle. So tomorrow is my day out. And now I have to move this pawn. It's under too much pressure. And I'd love to get this kind of thing in, but this is very strong. So I feel like I have to play here. And we can try to bring the knight to attack e5, but again it's my king that's possibly suffering. This kind of idea is a little bit scary, but maybe I just have knight here and I don't need to worry about it too much. I say that and I'm not 100% convinced because his pieces come in, but let's see. How can I push that queen away? Maybe I also should be thinking about getting my light square bishop in, but I'm going to continue with this one. It's one of the only ways to block this, and he can't easily get to this knight. Maybe he has h4, takes knight here. And should I be moving this rook so my king has an escape square? That seems natural. h4, I'm going to take it and we're going to have a lot of mess. And also this idea, I do like. Okay, let's do this because at least it develops another piece. h4 is probably coming. Bishop here, c4. Okay, he's playing very slowly. But now my bishop finds a good square, and I want to force his queen off that one. So I'm happy this has happened. And I'm going to give this square for a knight and a king if needed in some situations. And I feel now things are okay. This position is not too bad, but what next? The bishop is doing nothing, so I'm going to try to swap off his dark square bishop. But it is my king that I'm always a little bit concerned about. So I want to take here and just get my other knight back to defense. So yeah, this move I think he should have played a long time ago. It's always good to push the h-pawn. Push the h-pawn in any position. It's always good. If in doubt, just push the bloody h-pawn. Now, do I want to open up my king? I don't think so yet. So I'm gonna try to get another knight back round. Oh, he's allowed this, but he's got bishop here, and then I take there. What's happening here? This has all gone a bit crazy. I think he probably didn't see this. Maybe I should have taken his knight first. Okay, but I'm still under some pressure here, right? It shouldn't be allowed. It shouldn't be allowed. Okay, we're going to take there because that defends. Now, do we take this one first? Or play the rook over? Let's take this one. Let's take everything. And now I have to come around to defend. And I'm hoping my king is all right. Okay, so yeah, you've thrown the bishop in. That was a trippy move. But I'm getting a lot of pieces. Oh, this is quite a lovely move. So now he's threatening here. Wow. Okay, we'll take that one. This is just a crazy game, guys. Absolutely crazy. And I should have a lot of pieces here, but can I count? Okay, got to bring this back to defend. Knight and queen, extremely good attackers, so I am scared. And oh, I missed that one. I was looking at my clock. What's happening today? It's a very bad day of chess. Oh, my rook. Oh, okay, this is not going well. No stalemates. No, this is horrible. What have I done? I had such a lovely position. Simon. And I'm nearly in Zugzwang here as well, just to rub it all in. And yeah, I mean, Jesus, this is horrible. It's gonna get better now. Whoa, what happened there? I thought I'd try to rematch. Oh dear, this is a terrible start. Come on, let's see if we can do a little bit better. I'm gonna stick with the Basman-like openings, but we're gonna master the right way to play. Okay, D3 was better. We had that very exciting game. Then I played here. This looked like an interesting idea. And now, do we force this one, or let's fianchetto? There's got to be a point behind this one. And now E4. Let's try this. And I'm not going to go backwards unless I have to. So we'll come forwards. And this is indeed something I have to worry about. But can we play this? Again, my king quite weak. Let's see. Take here. I can't play. One thing I realised is, yeah, Basman is jumping in his grave. I'm no, I can't play his openings. He was a one-off, wasn't he, Basman? He's the only person I know who can make his openings work. These grobs, these creepy crawlies, bloody hell, they're hard to play, really hard to play. But you get some. The good thing about it, I mean, even though I'm losing every game, I'm trying to stay positive. Is that the positions are very interesting, right? We are getting some very interesting positions now. Where is my king safest? Well, I think we have to castle here. He might well open up lines, but okay, we just have to ask ourselves, what would Basman do? Let's do that. Let's not try to play like me. It's clearly not working. What would Basman do? So, Basman would just connect the rooks like a quality positional player he was. Connect the rooks, consolidate. And then he'd be, after a move like this, just prepare maybe some attack on the queen side. And off he goes. And yes, I'm giving him a big square here for his knight, but it's only one piece. Yes, that is a big knight. I agree. Okay. All right, I'll just come and defend that one. I know you're being annoying and you want that pawn. You can have that pawn because then I have the A file. And I will checkmate you on that file somehow. Just watch. Just watch this rook coming to A7. It will happen. So I need to get my queen over to that area of the board because it's not doing anything on the king side. This is what Basman would do. Basman would bring the pieces towards his opponent's king. Basman would be like, aim for the king. Aim for the king. You go for the king because the king is what you want to kill. So just bring your pieces casually around towards that piece. And then he'd be like, okay, let's continue. Threatening nothing. We've got to get this queen out the way. So how do we do that next? He'd be like, right. Maybe we can move our rook up. Oh, we have a square now. Does that help us? Well, let's put it in. And maybe Basman would be like, well, look at sacrificing. Always look at the sacrifices. Think about it. Where can it go? Can it go here? Can we go here? Open up the bishop. I can't see them working at the moment. So Basman would be like, okay, if you can't see an immediate win, just take your time. Take your time. Keep the pressure up. Defend your grob pawn. Never lose the grob pawn. The grob pawn is key. Try to get all your pieces in. Think of every single piece. Never swap queens. Never swap queens. Swapping queens is a disaster. Always keep the queens on the board. Improve the bishop. Bring the bishop around. Give it better range. What are we doing next? Oh, this... Okay, we go in. We always go forwards. Forwards is good. Never go back. Always go forwards. Basman would approve. Always go that way, not that way. Because we're getting nearer the king. Now, if there's pieces on pre, you take those pieces. Always take the pieces. Watch out for your opponent's ideas. Because he is a crafty little geezer, isn't he? Defend them. A rook in front of the king is a phenomenal defender. Bishop has done its job. Line it up again. Take pawns. Threaten rooks. Threaten kings. Like it. Threaten everything. That rook is trapped. Look at that rook. Take rooks. Rooks are good pieces. Take the damn rook, Simon. Take the damn rook. Threaten the other rook. Open up the bishop. Open up the bishop. Give your pieces freedom. Freedom! There we go. That was much more like it. Basman, have you forgiven me yet? Have you forgiven me? Have you? I think no, Mike is saying that one game was okay, but can you win a couple more because you got lucky in that game, Ginger? Okay, Mike. Hello, Captain Bumratty. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, the crit was amazing, Jerry. It was a brilliant fun. I think Fiona on her Facebook page has put up some pictures, so I'm sure you're friends with her. You can have a look. I'll put some pictures up on my videos on my YouTube at some point. So yeah, it was really good. A load of fun, and you were sorely missed, Jerry. Hopefully another time, mate. Hopefully another time, my friend. And talking about Basman-like openings, because I'm playing in the spirit of Mike, because Mike unfortunately passed away. One of the legends of chess, Mike Basman. We are playing his openings today. I actually had this nonsense in Bumratty once, Jerry. I had this opening in Bumratty, and I won the game, but I think the first 18 moves I played were all pawn moves. So can we beat that today? We've done 10 pawn moves in a row. That's kind of enough. That's kind of enough. I can't make any more pawn moves, can I? No. Develop your pieces. And remember, can I play one more? No, I shouldn't. Okay, let's aim for that one, right? It's a very funny pawn structure actually, and I think we need to get the pieces in the game. And this is when you start pushing these pawns early on, like in the creepy crawly, in the grob, you get some really wild and bizarre positions. That's for sure, and that's kind of cool. I think it's cool to get unique positions that you don't normally see. Now he's also putting his knights on some rather scary looking squares, and I'm going for this setup which is kind of a reactionary position. So whatever my opponent does, I try to like push the other pawn, which is really the hippo for now, called the hippo opening. I'm not sure where. Okay, so here normal reaction is to push the pawn. I think I should do that here, and kind of liking my position. I'm seeing some chances to go for the king, go for the h pawn, and yeah, let's remember OB666. At the end of the day, chess should be fun, right? We should enjoy our games. It's not all about winning. It helps, you lose every game, you're going to be miserable, aren't you? and a lot of it is about winning. I'm not going to deny that. I mean, I'm not going to tell any porkies. You know, winning bloody helps. Let's be honest. But you can enjoy it by playing different openings. Just mix it up, especially when you're playing Blitz. It should be fun. Try out some stupid things now and again. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking I want to sacrifice this knight at some point. And my opponent clearly wants this square for his knight. Now, this is a very big square. I can defend that by coming backwards. Do I want to take his knight off now? I don't think so. And this is a very annoying move. I mean, I'm thinking about coming here. This is what a mental person would consider. But his knight is so strong on this square. I kind of need to deal with that. So I think I need to cover this knight coming in because it's too strong. But I think I've got to home in on Mike. Now he's opening up my queen side, which is quite weak. This queen side is certainly quite weak. But I therefore will castle here, and I've got this square for my knight, so I'm kind of relying on and is he going to sack his rook on that square? Well, maybe this is a good move, sacrificing the exchange, but my rooks have chances to get in anyway, so I have some open files for my rooks. If I was white here, I'd probably take that knight off because that knight looks very strong to me, and he's taken it off. I think that's a wise choice. And yeah, just try to do something like this, and in the meantime, let's get my guys in. Okay, this is a good move. Can I defend this pawn adequately? Well, let's try and come here, complex position, and try to bring my knight around to defend my king a bit. He's got a very nice hold of the light squares. Like, you know, and now the queen is coming in, which is something that I was a bit concerned about. Okay, I'm really thinking about doing this, even though it might not help me so much. I need to get my rooks into the position. How do we get my rooks in? Well, this is the one way I can see to get it in. I'm not too worried about my pawns. Got to get the rooks in. So now my rook has these two squares. It can annoy my opponent on. So let's come here. So I've got one rook in. That must be something. And let's keep the rook all the way out of trouble and keep homed in here. The next thing is, surely this knight has the opportunity. Okay, can I? Is this any? Okay, let's do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. This might be absolute rubbish. But I'm relying on f3 to do the damage here. Maybe g3. So f3, he will take it with. Okay, so this is the other move I have, because we have queen h2 as an option and pressure here. Now I have to take with the queen because this is pinned. My time is getting very low. Big threat here. He throws a check in. I come out the way. I've got f6 to block the other check, and he defends that one. Oh, what is happening here? Getting very intensely, and okay. Oh, that was interesting. Getting some very exciting games today with Basman's openings, and I think the final position is just winning for me because he can't stop that checkmate there. He can't do anything with these two pieces now. My rook defends everything, and I think the key thing there was actually this rook maneuver. Right, as soon as my rook came into the position, it was fun and games, and things were looking okay there. So it's getting a bit better. The grob and the creepy crawly, they're doing their job today. They're doing well. Cheers to everyone. Just the orange juice, orange squash for now. I'm sure that will change over the course of the night. So let's go back to the grob. Can we get to 2600 playing this opening? So okay, so the setup that I'm enjoying playing is this and this, right, with the pawn here. I don't know if this has a name. I don't know if it looks really weird. It looks like it shouldn't work. The one thing I've noticed about this pawn is that it stops my opponent's knight from easily developing. So this is the advantage of pushing the pawn here. you try to stop these guys coming into the game. I put the bishop here because also we have the pressure over there. Now, this is a normal kind of thing to do. Probably a very good move. I don't want to allow his knight in. I want to make this sacrifice here work, but how is that working? Okay, let's see what he's going to do with his bishop. He probably just retreats it nice and calmly. And I think, okay, he's gone this way now. So can we... I don't know, for some reason, I'm sort of gravitating towards this move, even though it might not be a very good move. I mean, this is probably sensible. Okay, let's not lose a pawn. Let's just take here. But I didn't want to allow his knight out, but now we play this. And this has been the kind of sequence we've tried in the other games, which looks like we haven't been getting too bad positions, because these knights can be quite tricky. Knight might try to come here, but who knows what. Okay, now this is the problem with his h6 move. Was a very, very good move. And what next? Can we keep going over here? His knight comes in. We're gonna have to do something with the king. How about we just go here? This looks really weird, but I want to defend my bishop. I was never going to castle kingside, and castling queenside I've tried, and it's basically caused me a lot of agony. So let's just put the king here. I can't think of anything better to do. How's old Blighty today? Hello, Thomas. England is okay. I mean, so I'm just trying to. This one's coming still. Where are we going to put the knight with that one? Yeah, I mean, all the politics in England are completely screwed up. I mean, it's weird at the moment. You know, but it's cold. But I don't mind the cold so much. So it's all right. The inflation's coming. Yeah, all right. It's bad. Things are bad in England. They're not great. How's the inflation? Yeah, it's bad. Everything's bad. But I don't know. It doesn't really affect me too much, I have to say, because I don't own a house or own anything, so it doesn't make much difference. It just means a bit more rent, basically. Okay, so back to the game. Now I'm thinking if I get my queen here, I can kick that rook away. I want to try to use this square, the what was I going to say there? C5 square. This is the C5 square here. So ideally, I'd like to swap off dark square bishops and keep a knight on that square. Okay, against this, I have to get rid of that knight. That knight is clearly just too strong. And if he comes in with a queen, I have to kick the queen away because we can't let that do any more damage. And now I'm getting drawn to this diagonal, so I need to get my knight out of the way. Where do we move the knight? Well, I couldn't really see anything better than this. And hoping later on for this chance. Let's keep creating some threats. And I'm all huddled up on the king side here, but I'm at least creating some ideas. Now, this does allow a check. How is that position? But it is also quite active, my queen. Can we do this? I mean, a sensible move would just be to go this way. This is actually probably a good move. I shouldn't, but I'm getting drawn to this move. Basman, what would Basman do? Basman like chaos. So we will go for maximum chaos. Now he takes here king g1. I feel my king has a lot of protection, so it's all right. And against this move, well, I'm going to now do a similar kind of thing. I'm attacking my opponent's rook. If he's able to get this in, fantastic, but he can't do that. And I have to try and consolidate a little bit. Now, if he takes my queen, do I take with a pawn and kick his rook away? I think I do. But he's not doing that. He's going for a more aggressive idea. So now I'm going to defend f2, but I'm creating a threat. Take the bishop, take the rook is the major threat. And we've got to keep going forwards here. Time, again, is getting a little bit short for both of us. f2, really scary point in my position. Let's grab that one. And, oh, my time. Okay, I don't know about this move. I wanted to get my rook here. I wanted to get out of the pin. I could take that pawn, but let's get out of the pin. I'm trying to avoid exchanging the queens off. And my bishop now is quite handy. on this square. Can we do that? Oh, I don't know. I've got to defend this one. Oh, he's got bishop here. That was why he's moved his piece there, but we're getting very short of time now. 10 seconds left. It doesn't really matter, does it, what happens anymore? It's just going to be a really quick oh god, that was too slow. Boom! Come on! Ooh. Ooh. Never in doubt. Always coming. 3 out of 3. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I think it's time to say, put that in your pipe and smoke it, son. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. We're on a roll. We've literally won our last 3 games. That is more like it. That's what we want to do. Put it in the ginger pipe and smoke it. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. So let's try again. That was quite close, but we're starting to win a couple of games now, believe it or not. We're playing the creepy crawly with black. He stopped it. He stopped the creepy crawly. Will he stop me on the other side? He stopped me twice. Ah, he's done it to me on both sides of the board. So okay, so we're going to go now for a more refined approach, and another opening that I very much like playing. I've done. My last chessable course was on this opening, which, again, you keep the action until later. You put all your pieces on these squares. And the way I normally play this kind of thing, well, I'll show you in a minute. I normally play g5 if I can, even if it means losing a pawn. But I don't want the knight coming there. That is a strong square for the knight. So can we? Okay, let's go e5. Let's make a little bid for freedom. That knight was annoying me. I wanted to play g5, but the knight coming there is very scary. I'm going to take with a knight, and I'm again not entirely sure where my king is going to go. I think I have to castle now. That rook was looking too open. I don't always castle in these positions, and this position seems okay to me. It doesn't seem too bad. This pawn, is it strong? Is it weak? I don't know. Again, he's trying to bring this one around. Well, my bishop is not doing much. It's blocked by the pawn. So the next stage of this is just to get my pieces to the best squares. And my bishop is trying to find a little bit of a better square. And this one looks a little bit better to me, because I could claim that's a little bit of a weakness. It blocks his bishop in. His pawns look a little bit loose. And next up, how about this? Is there any tactics here? Like here with the bishop being unleashed? No. I'm going to go here and try to do something along here. But bishop b2, I'm also worried that I've put my queen on a ridiculously stupid square, which is very possible. Thomas saying I've been trying to play 5+3 Blitz. Yeah, I mean 5+3 is Blitz is all just too quick, isn't it? I mean that is the that's the problem. Okay, this move makes sense. Let's do that, because I want to get my queen out of this bishop's diagonal. So something like here and g4 make a lot of sense. Okay, let's get the queen down. Happy now, off the line of the bishop, and g4. Maybe if he's going to put the rook there, well, I'm going to keep coming forwards. You don't need to ask me twice. I will come forwards. Now, what one do we go for? I actually like f4 now. Making his bishop permanently tragic. And this kind of maneuver. Now, my knight is very good. We don't want to move that, or do we? Okay. This one, okay, I like my knight is holding everything at the moment, so let's not. What I was thinking is that if I can get my knight to the square, I would be pretty happy, but at the moment that knight is solid, so maybe I can play by swapping to another file, which I'm trying to do now, and just relying on that guy to stop his rooks coming in, stop his bishop coming in, stop his queen coming in. So that knight is key, and I'm going to try and just really double up. So he's played a clever move. He's trying to stop that one. Attack a pawn. Now, this move is always there, but then my knight has to move. Is there anything with the bishop coming here? Can't see it. Okay, let's just go there for now. But here I've allowed the exchange sacrifice, which you couldn't really do before because I had good control there. And this one could be an option, but nothing too scary. And where's that guy next? Where is he going? Or is he just trying to go here? Well, I always take it, so let's just get my last piece over. And also the rook can maybe try and swing to a better file, but I want to coordinate all my pieces. So this guy is the only one who doesn't seem coordinated to me, so we'll bring him to where the action is. Yeah, I did think this was possible, but how and where is the compensation? Oh, it's f4. Shit, because I moved my and it was this was annoying. Missed this move. I missed this move, and that is now nothing I can do to stop that, right? Okay, that was frustrating. Yeah, I missed that little tactic there, using pins on me. And what have we got for this piece? We haven't really got much, have we? It's that one little tactic. It was a very interesting position as well, so it was annoying to fall for that. And I don't have anything now that this one's coming in. Okay, we can try a little bit more, see if we can play a little bit of pressure here, but nothing that my opponent has to worry about because this blocks my queen. I'm down on time, and that was just a move because I couldn't think what to do. Basically, I'm going to try last punt to swap everything off. Okay, don't allow him to take there, and try to do something on the G file. And let's see if we can do that now. Okay, he's played this. Okay, what's happening here? Is this just... No, it's not working, is it? Not working. And his pawn is bloody strong. Flick a check in. Not happening. He's got bishop d7 at the end. Oh no, he hasn't, because I've got him in a pin. Wow, I'm actually winning this pawn. This position is actually very unclear. I mean, oh, fucked it up. Fucked it up on time. Ah, okay. Oh, that was annoying. Even at the end there, that ending actually not so clear. But I went a little bit astray in the endings. So we got the white pieces now. And what is this moron doing? Is he okay? Well, that was that was more like it. He was trying to play. What was he doing there? He wasn't looking at what I was playing. That is like, that's very strange. Don't you know, a bit of advice, you know, this is what this guy's coach said to him. When you're playing chess, don't ever look at what your opponent is playing. Never ever look at your opponent's moves. Is that the fastest win with G4? 3 moves? Don't ever look at your opponent's moves. I mean, it's not a bullet game even, it's a 3-minute game. So that guy's coach, yeah, we're not gonna go for him. Okay, I'm gonna try a slightly different opening now, which was another Basman opening. He also liked combining e6 and a6. So we've seen the creepy crawly when he does this. But another thing he did like doing was just playing on this side of the board with the idea of playing c5 and trying to get a little bit of play with these guys here and pressure towards the center. Now, I have to admit, I think white has a very pleasant position in these cases, because if I have a castle, I could get under a lot of pressure. But how are we worried about this one? Don't think so, but it seems okay at the moment. So this was another opening that Basman really enjoyed dabbling with. And the other player who was very okay, I'm going h5. Basman would approve. I'm going to try to castle queenside. I mean, another player, another legend of the game, who's also passed away, who was very similar in some respects to Basman, was, I'm going to give that pawn because I think I might have some chances on the h-file later, was Tony Miles. And Tony Miles and Mike Basman, they played a lot of similar openings, actually. I know my king is a bit weak, but, you know, so what? It's life. And this is an opening that they both played back in the 70s. But computers have kind of made it very dubious to do this. And you can see here we have another messy position. So if you want to get complicated, crazy positions, the key is follow Basman's openings. This is a very good move. My opponent needs to open up my king. So he's trying to do that by opening up lines. How am I going to try to do things here? Now, do I open up, do I sacrifice another pawn with a move like this? If he can't, okay, he's come this way. He's going this. This is a very interesting way to play. Now, I'm going to play here. Oh no, because then he grabs this one as well. His play seems to be a lot quicker than mine, doesn't it? My play is very slow. This is a good move. I forgot that his queen coming in to take. So okay, so let's just discombobulate him, and I think we're going to be brave and capture this one now that I've taken this square away. My king has to come off, but I'm getting very worried about the fate of the b file here. This is scary. I've got one move to try and do something here, but he's played this excellently and I can't see what I'm going to do here. This is very scary. I mean, if I have to defend like with the rook coming around, it looks so ugly to defend the bishop. I don't believe that either. I can't defend this pawn. This has gone wrong. So we will try this one. So a little bit over the top there. So openings like this, someone saying show who the better player is. Yeah, I mean, in some respects, I mean, I do think a lot of these openings that I'm playing have been proven now, and my opponent playing very well here, to basically be just better for the opponent if he knows what he's doing. But we'll try again. I think a very interesting challenge match would be if both players had to play the same, a themed competition. So let's say you play 10 games and both sides, when they're white, had to play g4 and g5, and then they can do whatever they want because there's not much theory. And then both players, when they're black, have to play the creepy crawly. That could be very interesting. So you switch it up a little bit. But obviously the good thing about this opening is the positions are really exciting. They're a lot of fun to play. And as Dr. Nothing is saying, you're out of theory. There's not really much theory in these openings, and nowadays that's pretty cool, right? Because there's so much theory around, and to get out of theory at such an early stage is really a nice thing to have. Okay, so we got another unique opening position. My pawn has come here, but my opponent's found a good square for his knight. I'm going to play this move because it looks like fun. Both of my knights, if he captures one of my pawns, seem to gain very good positions. And what is this like? Well, let's develop a piece. And I'm looking now at castling queenside because his king's gone the other way. I can also try an immediate attack, but I think my king wants to go here. And now the bishop is it again. What a position. What a position we're getting. So I should be doing okay here because he's wasted quite a lot of time. Now we can simplify, go for a sort of more endgame position, but let's keep pieces on the board and keep the intention of just maximizing chaos, getting a rook to d1. I've then completed development and I can dream of breaking through with a pawn push here. So I'm kind of liking my position, right? Liking my position here. Well, I think both of the knights should be in the center of the board. Now, that knight is safe at the moment. Let's continue with the most aggressive plan. My rook, he wants to come here. I've got knight f6 ideas. Okay, my rook should line up against the king. There might be some tactical chances. Now, bishop here, I do have b4. And I'm now really thinking about this move. Okay, so he's lining up his own ideas. Bishop here, a main idea. So I'll get my king out of the way of that. And yes, there's pressure on this one. So am I too slow again? This is really the move I want to play. Can we do it now? Takes, bishop takes here. Anything happening there? Check, takes, bishop takes. Is anything happening there? Can we do it, or do we wait one move? Because I've got this one as well. Or can we play here straight away? Then takes. No, we have to defend. I love the idea, or I've just seen, of getting another knight a little bit closer to his king, and also opening up the rook. Okay, so he's moved his king out of the way, so let's keep coming forwards. Now g7. No, he always has bishop e5 if I target that one. Okay, so he's come to annoy this knight. Now here, takes. Doesn't quite work. What a weird position. Is it time? Can we do this? Don't want to retreat, do we? Tactically, it seems like there should be something here, but I can't see it at this moment in time. Don't want to retreat this knight. Okay, I can't see anything better. We're going to have to come back for now. Time is ticking away. Okay, now I've got my queen to a better diagonal, because we want to target those weak points. I didn't like this before because he could put his bishop and block it. Really mental position. But this is actually now a very big threat. So the rook comes here and we've got to keep coming forwards. Let's not care about our pieces too much. I'm only a rook down, but look at these funky knights. Oh my god, it's the funky knights. What is this? What is this position like? This is mayhem. Now here, and the other knight comes in. Look at this. Boom! Boom! Put out your pipe and smoke it. Oh, I spoke a bit loud there. Look at that move. What a beauty. Funky knight stuff. He has to give up his queen, otherwise he's getting checkmated. This is the only idea. We can have a look later, but okay, my time is very short. Ah! Oh, God. Time is very, very short here. Don't get back ranked. Oh. This guy's annoying. He's annoying me. Very slow here. Very slow. I'm too slow, guys. Oh man, why do I have to lose this game? I did everything right. Don't deserve to lose this one. He resigned. Did he resign? He actually resigned. He could have flagged me. He could have flagged me. Oh, I mean, when I get short time, well, everyone's ability goes down. But let's have a look. That was very exciting. You get some really mental games going on today, and I just threw it away a little bit. But this whole sequence now with knight s6, I don't know. Maybe, you know, I'm not going to put it on the computer because the computer's going to tell me that I'm a bloody idiot, and I can't handle that today. You know, I don't want to know that I'm an idiot. But it's more about the energy. Just go for the king, man. Now, first of all, he takes there. My queen comes in. It's checkmate. So you might as well grab as much material as he can. And actually now, he's a whole rook up. But these guys are very, very scary. And he can't take here because my queen comes in with checkmate. I might be threatening this kind of stuff. So, and if he has to play this one, he weakens his dart square. So my queen could get in like this. But this is a really nice tactic. Knight takes h7. And the point of this tactic is I want to get my queen over here. Now, does this work? I doubt it. I expect that he should be now trying to play over here. But it's a little bit scary because if my other knight comes in, it's a little bit scary. But this is a losing move. He should have had a little bit more belief in me. Because now after knight to f6 check, he's losing. If he takes, then I have queen check, king g7, queen h6, checkmate. If he comes here, then I have check, and his king comes out, and he's gonna get in all sorts of trouble. So, interesting stuff. Let's try again. Let's see if we can take down a GM with the grob. Come on, the same old grob. We might make this the last game, guys, because I'm getting thirsty for a bit of whiskey. I've had my orange squash. It's getting to the evening time here, so I'll probably make this the last game. Little stream. We streamed for like an hour and 20 minutes. Been playing a lot of crazy stuff. What I've enjoyed about today is the openings we're getting have been real fun. They've been some really fun positions. And we got another fun position here. I played this move because it seems like my queen will try to come in on some of the light squares. We don't go backwards. We only come forwards. And now if I go here, will he kick me away? Now, I'd love to have 2 moves. But that's not really possible, is it, in chess? So I think we're going to have to let him kick me away. He has to play h6 here. Because queen b3 is actually quite a big threat. I have to come back. And he can keep coming forwards. And what are my knights doing? What have you done, guys? What have you done to yourself? What have you done? Why have you done that? Why have you come all the way? Okay, I mean, we're gonna have to. What I'm doing. This is a typical Basman way of playing. And that is, it looks like you're playing really badly, but you're actually just inducing your opponent to come too far forwards, and you calmly come backwards. He had a brilliant game against legend Ulf Anderson for the chess historians out there. And, you know, you just tend them to come forwards. They keep coming forwards. And you're just like, okay, now you're exposed. Because pawns can't come backwards. Can't go backwards. So then you're like, right, here I come. You're exposed. Hey, Justin. How you doing, mate? How you doing? You doing all right, Justin? It's been a long time. I hope life is treating you well in America. And things are all rosy. I'm not sure my strategy is actually working here, by the way, but we'll see. And hopefully you'll be. Are you coming back to England at any point, Justin? I hope so. It'd be good to see you. Good to see you in. Well, with Gary for a beer at some point, if you are back this way. And Ross, even make sure it is. It's about time you came, and we got down the Star Pub, and we got some drinks in. So let me know if you ever come back, and I'm sure it'll be a very fun time. So I'm trying to calculate as well, and I'm like, I don't actually know what's happening. Should we open it up? Well, why not, eh? Why not? And now go here. I don't know. Oh, hello. In we go. In we go. Hello, son. Hello. I see a one move trick that wasn't even a trick, because it didn't really do anything. Okay, but you know, it was fun for a move. It was fun for a little move. Now he's got to take the queen. Oh, he's taken with a pawn? What is he, mental? He can't do that. He can't do that. No, this is a red rag to a ball. Or red rag to a ginger, should I say. He can't. Look at his king. His king is so weak. I'm very tempted now to... Let's just kill him. The queen is coming in. This move will be played at some point. The bishop is coming in. The rook is coming in. This bishop is coming in. We're going to castle maneuver this rook so it comes in. Maybe b4 take here. We might play h5, do a little bit of moves over there. a3 could be useful as well. e3, attack in the center. At some point the f-pawn will charge forwards. Possibly this h-pawn will become a queen. And the b-pawn can run as well. The a-pawn could come up the board, diagonally come towards this king. I could triangulate towards the queen side with this piece, or we could bring this one over, adding extra effects. The e-pawn could have pressure here. It could also direct itself towards the king side and the queen side. Okay, back to the game. Check. None of that rubbish. Let's just give him a check. Okay, and now I think this one. But okay, if I do push here, he's gonna come. He's gonna do what is probably called an intermezzo or something like that. So this should be good. I'm running out of time. I'm gonna castle because I don't know what to do and I'm running out of time. Okay, now we do this, and now we play something very clever. What is it? This one? Is this really clever? We're discombobulating. We're trying to discombobulate and get this guy rolling. Rolling. Check. Okay, now. Oh, look at this move. Is this like the sexiest move you've ever seen? He can't take because he's pinned. And he can't take... I don't know. Well, I'm just playing flash moves, but they're not actually very good, are they? Why don't I try to play good moves? Okay, can we take here and sack the queen? I don't know. What's happening here? I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I'm really confused. I've confused myself. Why did I confuse myself? Why didn't I just, like... Why did I play like this? Why am I doing it to myself? What's that? That just blunders a rook. Okay, we're going to try flagging him. Flagging. Flag. Oh, look at this. I'm taking everything. Okay, I'm going to flag myself because I'm much shorter time than him. Flag him. Flagging. 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 I'm flagging myself. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm losing everything. Oh my god, that's nasty. I can't go there. Yeah! I mean, do you see how much time I got there, guys? Have a look at this. 0 points. That is just dirty. Look, just have a look at the timing here. That is a very good note. Look at that. Look at that. 0.0.14, or not 1/4. 0. Oh yeah. Smooth work, William. Smooth. Oh, I'm gonna go and have to have a bath after that because that was. I just feel so dirty, grimy. I'm grimy. I'm grimy. That was just like, ugh. Oh, get that muck off me. That was disgusting. You know, I am dirty man. But you know what? It's Blitz, and my philosophy in Blitz is, it's better to be dirty than good.